Hello, it's Dr. Edward, the Healing Vet, and I'm back. I'm back online, back doing these videos again after a 4-week enforced break because I got really sick with an acute infection of Lyme disease, which was not most fun in the world. But today, I want to talk about regaining momentum. And regaining momentum is one of the most important life skills that there is, not just for you, but also important for you in caring for your pets, because your pets have upsets and illnesses and things like that too, and you need to help them regain their momentum of wellness and happiness and all that sort of thing. So regaining momentum, every day we have to kind of regain our momentum after having a night's sleep. At the beginning of each week after the weekend, we have to regain momentum and get back into doing all the things we need to do to have a functional, thriving life. And then we have these times where something unexpected happens, where maybe we get sick, maybe we have an accident, maybe we have some other kind of disruption, maybe our partner gets something major going on and we've got to drop everything else and deal with this thing. Then all the wheels that are spinning along in our lives slow down, slow down, slow down. Some of them stop. And if you have to stop for long enough, maybe all the wheels stop, and then you've got to regain all this momentum, because a healthy life, healthy, thriving life. Oh, there goes the train. Sitting outside at the back today, because I thought it might be nice to do this from outside. You have to get things moving again. Now, how do you do that? How do you do that in a healthy way? For me, the way that I regain momentum is that I just get really clear about what's the next most important or the next best thing that I need to do to get things moving and keep things moving. This video is one of my things that I'm doing today to regain momentum. I've been writing my blogs, I've been doing my newsletter, I've been getting my socials happening again after 4 weeks. So all these little wheels that are spinning around in my life, in business, for my pets, with Jem. No, he doesn't want to come over and say hello. So Jem's right here with me too. Jem's just been in season. So we've had a whole lot of hormones and a disruption with Jem, in that she's been kind of a little bit crazy with being in season and with all her hormones rushing around, and we're kind of regaining momentum of just our normal everyday, not full-on crazy in season whippet type thing. So wherever you are and whatever you're doing, there's always going to be a need to find a way to regain momentum in your life, because momentum is the most important thing. You've got to have things moving and keep moving and have this. It's like one way that I keep good momentum in my animals' health and continually keep regaining momentum in my animals' health is make sure I feed them the right food. So they get a beautiful, raw, barf type diet. They don't get any processed foods at all. And that has a momentum of vitality that means that my dogs are going to live a longer life than if I was a bit lazier and fed them crappy processed kibble. In terms of my dogs too, another thing where I have to be regaining momentum now and then is boundaries, especially with Mitzi, my little fluffy guy, because he's pushy and he's demanding, and he thinks that there should be a human hand patting his ears. Around about 90% of the human's day should be devoted to patting Mitzi's ears, and he is what I call a space invader, not in a really aggressive way, but in a more passive aggressive way. He's a real little space invader, Mitzi, and every now and then we have to go, whoa, dude, out of our space. You go over there and you be a dog and stop pushing into the human space and taking over. So there's a momentum in terms of our relationship with Mitzi, in terms of making sure that we have healthy boundaries and healthy expressions and coming in and out of close personal space and all that kind of thing. But we have, there's a momentum in that, because I've taught Mitzi a lot of that over time. But if we don't keep reinforcing it and regaining that momentum, then Mitzi will start taking over. So there's all sorts of things, but the key thing, and especially if you've had a long break off like I have, is you just, what's the next best thing? What's the next best thing I can do? And then you do that thing, and you don't worry about how you're feeling. In fact, how you're feeling, you kind of have to put that off to one side and just do what needs to be doing, no matter how you feel, or no matter how you feel about the thing that needs to be done. It's an exercise of expressing your will in a healthy way. So regaining momentum is an incredibly important life skill and healing skill and way to keep you and your animals' lives happy, healthy, and thriving. Thanks, everybody. Lovely to be back online with you all. Love to hear from you. Let me know in the chat what you liked about this video, and if you ever want a consultation or anything like that, please message me. Love to help you out. Bye for now. Have a beautiful day with your pets and give them a lovely pat from me.